2015, we bought a house in 14 acres on Georgia Mountain Road. Last year, in 2019, our neighbor's house came for sale, and it was a little A-frame that I'd always thought was very cute, with a detached 2-car garage on 5 acres, and we decided to buy it.
The first project will be clearing out the garage and creating a staging area there for things that come out of the little house. Have the wonderful job of taking this insulation crap down. Some storage things like the cabinets could stay. They're in good shape. This is a table that a friend of Kate's made for her up in Alaska. Junk to get rid of. Recycling to do. This thing, it's pretty rough shape, but this is kind of cool. It's little Youngstown Kitchens by Mullins. I was born in Youngstown. Okay, let's get going. Probably wrap up pretty soon with day 1. Insulating boards, was able to get them down from the rafters, no problem, and then ripped the blue tarp out. Now, there's some pink insulation that the critters have made use of over the years, so I'll pull that out. Yeah, so can't wait to get into the house and start there. It's so cute. Okay, so a couple hours later, this bay's kind of done. The pink fiberglass stuff, it was mostly just all eaten off the paper from mice and all. And so this will be kind of a staging area for the house. Still more work today. I'm gonna get this one cleared out too. Second bay is done. It took me another 2 hours. I'm surprised. I didn't think it would take me that long. Yeah, so this bay I think will be, recycling here, trash collection, and then, might have to wait till spring, I'm not sure, but renting a trailer to do a big haul to the dump. A great space. Looks in pretty good shape. Alrighty. Hey. Day 3. I think we can start working on the house. This is going to be kind of a living room, or dining room section. And then we've got some work to do in the kitchen. Probably reconfigure it a bit. And new cabinetry. I don't want cabinets up here anymore. I think that just closes up the room too much. The challenge is the angled wall, but I think we can get some counter space there. Might move the fridge and the stove. Let's see, and we have the only bathroom is here. It's a good size. Tub's green, but in great shape. So probably keep that. Nice little storage closet. And see, that's down to the basement. But here's the living room. Good size space. Take out the carpeting. Here's our steep little staircase. And our 1-bedroom. I'd like to get the skylight replaced. Love to get a ceiling fan put in here. Get those replaced. Really a cool little spot. Get a lot of those trees out. Little closet here. And then this other bedroom, which actually has a had a closet built in. It's very nice. Another good sized bedroom. Deck needs to be brought up to code, but nice sized deck. Stairs down to the yard. A little tiny coat closet here. Pink. And then basement. Huge space down here. But needs a good cleaning out. We put a new tank in. Had the lines redone. Yeah, a lot to work with. And I want to get that door replaced. And then I'm not sure about this little funny room. Needs I don't know.
In the basement, there was this funny little room. It was very dark, kind of had an overall bad smell, and made the decision that that room had to go. Tore out the paneling, tore out the drywall and the insulation, took down the studs, ripped up the carpet that was glued to the floor, and now that space is all open. I learned how to repair holes in the drywall by cutting a square opening around the hole, cutting out a spare piece of drywall to fit into that square, anchoring a piece of wood behind the hole to support the patch that would go in there with screws, and then you just mud over it. All the rooms in the A-frame, including the stairwell, had carpeting, wall-to-wall carpeting. Had to pull it up, cut it into pieces that were easy for me to move down the stairs and out the house. Took up the padding by pulling up all the staples that held it into place, and the tractor bucket was great help to move it into the garage. The kitchen cabinets had to go, so ripped those out, then went over to where the oven was in this little cubby, and took the wall to the right of the oven out because it wasn't load bearing, really had no use to it, and had all that wide open space ready for the new kitchen cabinets. In the upstairs hallway closet, the heating ducts were boxed in with wood, and it just took up a whole lot of space, so I decided to take it out. Took off all the baseboard trim and filled the holes, sanded it down, stained it multiple coats of polyurethane, and it's just waiting for all the new flooring and the new windows to go in before it goes back up. It's a lot easier when it's off. Like the baseboard trim that took off first. And it really just sucked in the stain. So, I don't know, I might do a second coat on just the flat, or, I'm going to do polyurethane on it.